What's going on with the truckers? Welcome to Muthatruckernews. We have some breaking news here. A lot of drivers in the morning trip plan to where they're going to go in New Mexico. Pretty much the biggest travel center in that area is probably that TA right there. And looks like the TA is closed down and they are directing drivers away from the TA. We're going to get into this right now. A driver was just there, just wanted to share the information just so that to trip plan and not go there. But yeah, let's get into it. Thanks for jumping on the show. I've actually been getting a lot of emails of people sending pictures of the New Mexico, I believe Albuquerque TA, correct?
Yeah, yeah,
And there it looks like it's yellow construction bands and all that just around the whole truck stop. And
yep.
so, I appreciate you for being on the show. So now again, I'm just gonna put a disclaimer out for the world to know that this is just on-hand information that you're getting from an employee that was doing directional traffic, right?
Yeah, directing all the trucks away. They closed down the whole place.
Oh, really? So everything's closed.
Oh yeah, they had every entrance blocked off. Employees were out there waving everybody away. I just stopped to ask them what was going on.
So what's the situation that you're hearing from the employee?
Yeah, he told me that there was a truck driver who was parked, I assume, not in a proper spot, because this employee had asked him to move several times over like 2 or 3 hours. And I guess the last time, I'm guessing the guy got aggravated because he just
Mm.
took off. And the guy said that the employee ended up getting run over by the rear tires and killed. So,
Oh
so,
no.
yeah, I don't know. It's hard for me to imagine how that happens. I don't know how fast he was going, but it sounds like that guy's in a lot of trouble.
No, I hear you. So they shut down the whole TA, and that's a major TA truck stop in that area.
Yeah, yeah, it's one of the few in the Albuquerque area.
It's good to have you on the show again. We'll wait for information to know what really happened. So we don't want to just blame the driver or this and that. But I mean, this is definitely I think a good PSA, John. That you know we just got to control our
Yeah,
emotions.
yeah, you gotta just take it easy.
You
Nothing's
know,
worth getting worked up about.
yeah, and it's a bigger problem. It's the problem of truck parking.
Oh yeah, it's everywhere.
This is a major problem, right? If there was enough truck parking, or if they said, you know what, again, we don't know the right situation, but if they said, hey, how long are you gonna stay? Oh,
Yeah,
I'm getting some fuel. I got some fuel. I'm parking. I'm taking a shower.
right.
I will leave very soon in a couple hours. I'm gonna take a quick nap and I'm gone.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
and so I mean, it could have ended up different ways. But yeah, I was getting so many emails. A lot of people were asking me, what's going on, right? And so
yeah,
you're the first person to actually jump on and tell me at least because they're not telling us anything.
yeah, yeah. There was some media setting up, so I'm sure there'll be some stories coming out eventually. But yeah, the police were just showing up when I got there. They're pulling in as I was sitting there trying to figure out what to do. So
Mm,
terrible story, terrible story. I can't imagine.
no, no. Thank you so much for jumping on real quick. I
Yep.
appreciate you because so many people trip plan to go to that TA for the end of the night.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
what's the closest truck stop besides that they could
Yeah, I
probably
was
stop
just
at?
looking because I was planning to be there tonight, and about maybe 10 miles west, there's a Flying J. About 10 miles south, there's a Pilot. And
Hmm.
then I think there's maybe another TA to the east. But that's dead center right there at the intersection of 25 and 40. And, it's a prime spot right in the middle of the city. So, yeah, we're definitely going to have to drive to get to another one.
No, I hear you. Any last words? I mean, about anything?
Yeah,
Want to?
I know the parking situation is a problem, just like everybody else, and I've been there where I parked where it wasn't a spot, and they knocked on my door, and I said, "No problem, I'm gonna move." I mean, you just got to do what you got to do, but I mean, you got to take it easy, guys. Whether you're
Yeah.
driving or dealing with stressful parking situations, whatever, just take a deep breath, work it
So they're
out.
saying the back. So I mean, if we're going off of this, like I don't want to call it hypothesis or theory or alleged, but they're saying the back trailer tire is what they're
Yeah,
saying.
the actual phrase the guy said was he got sucked under the back tires. Now I'm trying to imagine what that looks like. I'm thinking maybe he was standing on the side of the truck facing toward the cab,
Mm.
so he didn't see the trailer coming at him from behind him. And as he cut across, he dragged the trailer across him because he was probably cutting the wheel, trying to go somewhere. And I'm sure it wasn't intentional, but I could see. the employee's kind of just standing there and doesn't realize his trailer is cutting across behind him until it knocks him over, and then just like that, I mean,
Right.
basically he dead instantly. The guy said,
Mm,
"Yeah,
man,
awful. Just trying to do
so
his job."
awful. And I feel so bad for the driver too. I feel bad
Oh
for both.
yeah. Oh, his
Prayers
life
to,
is ruined. Yeah,
yeah, I mean, prayers to the person that passed away, of course. But
yeah,
since we're a trucking channel, it's like I couldn't imagine being aggravated. Fine, I'll leave.
yeah.
You cut a quick turn, and next thing you know, there
Boom,
goes,
your life is ruined. Yeah,
man. You
yeah,
know, so
yeah.
yeah, no,
Terrible story all around.
terrible, very terrible story. No, thank you so much for jumping on.
Yeah,
And again, people, we're gonna post this. This isn't John saying that this is what he saw. This is what the employee was directing, and you asked a question. Because sometimes people don't get that far, and they go, "That's not what exactly happened. I read it from this and that." And
yeah.
it's I just want to at least get somebody that was actually there, give some information. So no, thank you so much for that, brother.
Okay, glad to help.
Yeah, you have a good day.
All right.
Bye.
Okay.
All right, Mother Truckers. So we're trying to gain some more information, but yeah, that looks like New Mexico at the TA, Albuquerque. A big truck stop right there. Um, from what John's hearing, looks like a truck driver parked somewhere that he shouldn't be parking. People asked him to leave a couple times, and I guess he drove off. And when he did, employee passed away from it. So, Mud Truckers, that's your news for that. So please trip plan. We'll try and gain more information about what's going on. But yeah, just wanted to, share with you this. For one, please, I know emotions are high right now uh, with the trucking industry, but just try to remain calm and professional as much as you can. We've all been pissed off. We've all parked in places where we shouldn't be because there's just no darn there's just no darn parking, right? But yeah, my truckers, I love you guys so much. Just want to let you know, yeah, as far as today goes, the TA in New Mexico is closed.